the unseen future of warfare. Military tech reaches new heights. Imagine a battlefield where autonomous machines decide outcomes, hypersonic missiles reach impossible speeds, and soldiers are shielded by invisible armor. The future of warfare is here, and it's redefining military power as we know it. From the depths of research labs to real-world testing grounds, technology is transforming the landscape of warfare at an unprecedented pace. We're talking about advancements that sound like they're ripped straight from the pages of science fiction, yet they're very much our reality. These emerging technologies, hypersonic missiles, AI-driven drones, exoskeletons, quantum communication, and directed energy weapons are no longer confined to the realm of speculative fiction. They represent a paradigm shift in military strategy and combat readiness, one that demands our attention. How close are we to a sci-fi world? Closer than you might think. Hypersonic warfare. We begin our exploration with speed, the kind that redefines the very concept of fast. I'm talking about hypersonic missiles, traveling at speeds exceeding Mach 5, that's 5 times the speed of sound. Now, the idea of rockets zipping around isn't new. We've been launching things into space for decades. But hypersonic missiles represent a whole new ballgame. These aren't your grandfather's ballistic missiles following predictable parabolic arcs. These are agile, maneuverable projectiles, capable of changing course mid-flight, making them incredibly difficult to intercept. Imagine trying to hit a moving target, except that target is moving at over a mile per second. That's the challenge posed by hypersonic technology. The pursuit of this technology is a global endeavor. The United States, Russia, China, they're all investing heavily in hypersonic programs. And it's not just about speed, it's about the strategic advantage it offers. The ability to strike anywhere in the world with incredible precision and at a moment's notice, that's a game changer. We've seen glimpses of this future already. Remember those tests conducted by China a while back where a hypersonic missile circled the globe before hitting its target? That sent shockwaves through the defense establishments of the world. It was a stark demonstration of just how far this technology has come and the potential consequences it holds. The development of hypersonic missiles has ignited a new arms race, one with potentially destabilizing consequences. It's a high-stakes game of chess, where the next move could have global ramifications. But speed is just the tip of the iceberg, my friends. The future of warfare is about more than just moving fast. It's about thinking fast, too. The rise of the machines. Remember those early drone prototypes? Clunky, awkward things, more like remote-controlled airplanes than harbingers of a new era in warfare. Fast forward to today, and we have drones that are practically science fiction come to life. We're talking about autonomous, AI-powered machines capable of complex decision-making on the battlefield. This isn't just about replacing pilots with algorithms. It's about creating an entirely new breed of warfare, one where machines can react faster, adapt to changing conditions, and even coordinate attacks with a level of sophistication that humans simply can't match. Imagine a swarm of drones, hundreds of them, each with its own unique set of capabilities, working together like a perfectly synchronized hive mind. That's the potential of AI in warfare. Let me give you an example. The Pentagon's DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, the folks who brought you the internet, are at it again. This time with something called the Offensive Swarm-Enabled Tactics Program. It's all about developing swarms of small autonomous drones that can overwhelm enemy defenses through sheer numbers and coordinated intelligence. These aren't just theoretical concepts. We've seen this technology in action. Remember Project Maven? The one where Google's AI was used to analyze drone footage and identify potential targets. That sparked a huge debate about the ethics of AI in warfare, and rightly so. These are profound questions that we need to grapple with as a society. But the technology isn't slowing down. In fact, it's accelerating at an alarming rate. And as these AI-powered systems become more sophisticated, the line between human control and machine autonomy will continue to blur. It's a brave new world out there, folks, and the battlefield of the future will be dominated by those who can master these technologies. Chapter 3. The Super Soldier. For centuries, soldiers have relied on their own physical strength and endurance. But what if we could enhance those abilities? What if we could give soldiers superhuman strength and stamina? That's the promise of exoskeletons. Exoskeletons are real and they're changing modern warfare. These frames can augment a soldier's strength and endurance, allowing them to carry heavier loads and move faster. One ambitious program is the Tactical Assault Light Operator Suit, or TALOS. Designed to be the ultimate combat suit, providing ballistic protection and enhanced strength. Exoskeletons can also help prevent injuries, reducing the risk of long-term damage. We're still in the early stages, but progress is astounding. As technology advances, we can expect even more impressive capabilities. The possibilities are truly exciting. Chapter 4, the quantum network. Let's talk about something a little different now, something that sounds like it's straight out of Star Trek quantum communication. Now, I know what you're thinking. Neil, what does quantum physics have to do with warfare? Well, imagine this. You're on a battlefield and you need to send a message that's absolutely unbreakable, a message that can't be intercepted or tampered with. That's where quantum communication comes in. See, in the quantum world, particles like photons can exist in two states at once. That's called superposition. And when you try to observe them, they collapse into one state or the other. This weirdness of the quantum world is actually what makes quantum communication so secure. Here's how it works. You use entangled photons to create a secure communication channel. These photons are linked together in such a way that any attempt to intercept one will instantly affect the other, alerting the sender and receiver that the communication has been compromised. It's like having an alarm system built into the very fabric of reality. Now, quantum communication is still in its infancy, but the potential is enormous. China is already experimenting with quantum satellites, and the United States isn't far behind. Imagine a future where military communications are virtually unhackable, where battlefield intelligence can be shared instantly and securely without the risk of interception. This technology has the potential to revolutionize warfare, not just by making communications more secure, but also by enabling new forms of intelligence gathering and coordination. Imagine being able to detect enemy movements with unprecedented accuracy or coordinate complex military operations with absolute precision, all thanks to the power of quantum communication. Chapter 5, Weapons of Light and Energy. From the dawn of time, warfare has been defined by the clash of metal, the deafening roar of explosives, and the devastating impact of projectiles. But what if we could create weapons that strike with the speed of light, weapons that harness the power of energy itself? That's the promise and the peril of directed energy weapons. We're talking about lasers, microwaves, and particle beams, weapons that can disable or destroy targets with pinpoint accuracy and incredible speed. Forget bullets and missiles. These weapons fire beams of pure energy. Imagine a laser capable of shooting down an incoming missile or disabling a drone with a single pulse of light. That's the kind of game-changing capability that directed energy weapons offer, and it's not just science fiction anymore. The US Navy has already deployed laser weapon systems capable of taking down drones and small boats. And the Army is experimenting with microwave weapons that can disrupt electronic systems and even incapacitate human targets without causing lethal harm. Now, directed energy weapons have some limitations. They can be affected by weather conditions, and they require a significant amount of power to operate, but the technology is rapidly advancing. We're seeing more powerful and efficient lasers, more sophisticated targeting systems, and new ways to harness the power of energy for military purposes. The implications of directed energy weapons are profound. They have the potential to render existing weapon systems obsolete, create new paradigms for defense, and even change the very nature of warfare itself. Imagine a future where wars are fought with beams of light and energy, where the speed of engagement is measured in fractions of a second. It's a future that's both exhilarating and terrifying. The dawn of a new era, from hypersonic missiles that defy interception to AI-driven drones that dominate the skies, from exoskeletons that augment human capabilities to quantum communication that ensures unbreakable secrecy, and directed energy weapons that harness the power of light and energy. We are witnessing a revolution in military technology, a revolution that is reshaping the global balance of power. These advancements promise to make warfare more precise, more efficient, and potentially less destructive, but they also raise profound ethical questions about the role of technology in conflict, the potential for accidental escalation, and the very nature of war itself. As technology continues to evolve at an unprecedented rate, one question remains: are we ready for the new era of warfare that lies just beyond the horizon?